Hey everyone, welcome back to another breaking class on the new Rhythms for Glasgow Facebook page. I'm Chaz B, I'm going to be your breaking teacher for today. You may know this dance as break dance, but we call it breaking, and that is how I shall be addressing this from now on. Really looking forward to getting started. If you are interested in knowing more about breaking and keeping up to date with my adventures, you can follow me on Instagram at ChazB. Really excited to get started on this one. Let's go. Okay, we're going to do a quick little Toprock exercise to get us in tune with the music, to figure out which steps we're going to do, and we're going to take it from there. So that's our music right there. Yeah, what we're going to find is that there's an 8 count in this music. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what we want to do first is a 2-step, side to side, just like this. Side to side, left to right, right to left. We're always on our toes, yeah? Just like this. Now what you should find is let your arms move, yeah? Just like that, good, good, good. Now what we're going to do, in a little moment, we're going to get our feet, we're going to put them across, like this. So we go, step, just like that. What you'll find is that your arms will naturally swing like this when you step out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now what we're going to do, we're going to put our feet out to the side. So we go step out, step out, step out, step out. Like that. Okay, back to the front. Now what we're going to do is mix those 2 steps into one movement. So we're going to go out, side, out, out, side, out, just like that. Now what we're going to do, we're going to switch things up, go to the back, just like this. Just like that, then we're going to go when you do this, you have that slight bend in your knees. Just like this. Have that slight bend. Let your arms swing. Let your knees bounce. That's what we should be doing whenever we do any Toprock steps. So I want to show you a different Toprock move now. It's called the Indian step. Some people call the cross step that we did, some people call that the Indian step. But depending on which country you go to and who you speak to, this next move that I'm going to show you is called the Indian step. You're first going to start with your feet in like this. Yeah? You're going to take your left leg, you're going to kick that out in front of you, just like that. Bring that foot down. Now with this other leg, what you're going to do, you're going to circle around in front of that leg, turn the hip, just like this. So your arms should also twist with your leg. This back foot is going to kick up just like that. Yeah? Let's do that one more time. So we go low kick out, down, turn, over, trust your upper body, trust your lower body, flick up, and back. Let's do that on the other side. So you're going to take this leg now. Kick, down, step over, twist, boom. Yeah? So we go kick, step, kick, step, kick, step, kick, step. Yeah? It will feel a bit weird getting used to that turn in your hips and the turn on your toes, but once you get that, it should look a little something like this. Yeah, just like that. I'll go a bit slower for you guys to understand. Kick, turn, kick, turn, kick, turn, Simple stuff. Moving on, that was Toprock, and we're now going to move into something called a drop. So a drop is how we get from Toprock to the floor for us to continue dancing, yeah? There's going to be 3 drops that we're going to do. The first drop that we're going to do is the squat, also known as the European get down. Start here, bring yourself down on the toes. Make sure that your butt is supported by your heel. Bounce around, back up. One more time, all the way down. Bounce around, make sure that our heels are supporting us and we're balanced on our toes. Right there. One more time, all the way down, right here, back up. The next drop that we're going to do is the knee drop, okay? Now, we're going to be doing it on both sides. So, the way that you do it on one side is the same way that you do it on the other side, yeah? The first thing that we're going to do is get the right foot in the back of the left knee like this. Have your hands by your side for help. You're going to get this foot to touch the floor next to your left foot. So bend the left leg, lean your body weight down to the left, bend that leg, get that toe on the floor like this. So you should feel your left leg wrapped around your right. Now what we're going to do, get this right arm, bring the elbow round, and as you bring the elbow round, you turn yourself up. Yeah? Let's do that one more time. Right foot in the back of the left knee, have your hands by your side. Get your right foot here to touch the floor next to your left foot. Bend the leg, lean the weight down, toe is on the floor. Then what we're going to do, get the right arm, turn to the right and turn up. That's how we do it on the right side. Let's do it on the left side. Left foot in the back of the right knee here, hands by your side. Left foot touches the floor next to the right. So bend your right leg, lean your weight here and get that toe on the floor. Then what you're going to do, get the left elbow, turn the left elbow around and come up. What you want to do is make sure that your back is centered to keep you balanced. If you're leaning forward like this or too far back like that, it's going to be a bit hard, yeah? And that is our knee drop. This next drop we're going to do is called the corkscrew. It looks like a knee drop, but our entry is different. It involves a spin. The way that we're going to learn this move is in different baby steps, yeah? The first baby step is that you start on your toes right here. Our feet have to stay planted on the floor. They are not allowed to lift off the floor. If we're going to turn this way, what you're going to do, you're going to stay on your toes, you're going to get this arm, we're going to turn round this side here. As you bring this arm round, this knee is going to drop to the floor as you turn. So this elbow turns, this knee drops to the floor, and we're in our knee drop again. Now go back into the middle. We're going to go to this side now. So turn with the elbow here. As you turn, you're going to bring this knee to the floor. So the leg can hook around the other one. So we turn, bring that knee to the floor, and we are in our knee drop position. Okay? You can see how important it is for us to keep our feet on the floor. If at any point we're to turn and take our feet off the floor, it compromises the move. So now we're going to go to baby step number 2. Okay? We're going to start from up here. You're first going to squat down to the floor. Once you're squatted down to the floor, you're going to turn round to either side. We're first going to go to this side. So we squat, turn the elbow, bend the knee, and we're here. Back up. We're going to go to this side now. So we squat down, turn the elbow, drop the knee, and we're right here, okay? So the way that the corkscrew works is that as you squat down to the floor, you begin to turn, yeah? So there's a few things to keep in mind here. The first is that if you turn too much before you're at a good height, you can lock your knees in. So we want to avoid that, yeah? But because the move is a spin move, what we need to do is make sure that we don't go too far down to the floor first before we turn. So this is what we're going to do. Just very slowly do this with me. You're going to very slowly squat to the floor, okay? Now as we do that, we're going to turn this way, bring the elbow round, turn on the toes, bring this knee to the floor, and we're around. That's our corkscrew. Go back up. Now, we're going to go round this side. So very slowly, we go down, here. Okay, if we started to turn now, our knees would lock. So we can't do that. Let's go again. So we squat down, going to turn with this arm here, turn, turn, bring this knee to the floor, and we're right here. That is our corkscrew. I'll give you guys a few minutes to work on those drops there. I'll let the music play, and then we're going to carry on once we get back. The Zulu spin. All you need to think of for the Zulu spin is you're making one full turn over the toe. So see this shape right here? This is my starting shape and my ending shape. So what I'm going to do, make sure I've got the same hand and the same leg out. Get this hand, going to put it next to my other hand. See this toe right here? I'm going to make one full turn on the toe over this way, and I'm going to keep this heel into my butt. And I go over, turn on the toe, and make sure that my other foot catches, and I'm right here. Okay? Let's do that once. We're going this side again. Okay? So you're going to start, same hand, same leg. You're going to get this hand on the floor, make a full turn over the toe, land back into this position here. Over, here, boom. Exactly like that. One thing that you want to be aware of is that your body has to be horizontal to the floor, like this. If you do this with your body, where your butt is up in the air when you do the move, you will be using up more energy than you need. Show you one more time. Here, hand, over here, turn the toe, right here, switch hand, switch leg. You can also shuffle as well to switch sides. Over, here, switch, over, here, switch, over. And that is the Zulu spin. One thing that's important to remember is that all of your footwork starts from this shape here. Okay, so if you're struggling with any of the moves, get back to that position first and then carry on from there. What we're going to do right now is move into a different kind of move. We've got Toprock, we've got drops, we've got footwork, and one name that you can describe this next category of moves is floor work. This is where you're making more regular contact with the floor at this height. We're going to move into a move called threads. Now, if you think of sewing, where you have the eye of the needle and the thread is going through the eye of the needle, we have a way of threading using our body. What you're going to do right now is follow along with me, as it's going to be the fastest way for you to get this move. You're going to start sitting down like this. You're going to get this leg here, bring it over this one, and bend this leg in right here. You want to get your opposite hand to grab this foot here. Now you're grabbing it at the toe instead of at the heel or in the middle of the shoe. Now if you look here, we have a hole underneath our arm and around our foot. What we want to do is get this straight leg here in through that hole under our arm. So you're going to lean onto your side right here, bend this elbow up, bend this leg in so it goes under the arm, and we split right there. Let's do that one more time. Follow along with me. Bring the left leg over the right, bring this leg in, grab the toe, lean onto the side, bend the arm, bend this leg, pull over and split. Let's do that on the other side now. Right leg over the left, bend this leg in, grab the toe and the toe only. Lean on your side, right here, bend this leg, bend that arm, bring through, boom, and split. What we can do is the reverse of that. So we take this foot here, grab the toe, bend this leg, bring it in, back to here. Yeah? So we do the thread and then we do the reverse of it. We go on the other side, we do the thread and then the reverse of it. We can also do threads with the same hand, same leg. The thread we did there was with the opposite hand, opposite leg, but what we can do is a thread with the same hand and the same leg. So see that hole that I've made here underneath my arm? I'm going to get this leg in through this one. So also what you're going to do, hand on the floor, get this leg, bend it, get it through, just like that. Then we go back the way that we came, right there, switch side, grab right here, hand right here, bring through the gap right here, and then bring that back. And that's our thread. balances follow a very simple principle. And I want you to think about a seesaw. The more weight that goes down at the front, the seesaw is going to go down, this half goes up. The more weight that I put at the back, the more that part is going to go down, and the front is going to go up here. Okay? So the more weight that you put at either side, the more it's going to go up or down. So the way that you keep a seesaw completely balanced and straight is that there's equal weight on both sides. There isn't zero weight on either side, it's equal weight on either side. So what we're going to do is do a move called the frog. It's also known as the crow. The way that we start the frog, we're on our toes and our knees are out wide apart. You're going to get your elbows here, you're going to push into the inside of the knee and have your palms out like this. Okay? You're going to have your hands on the floor in front of you and your toes on the floor as well. I'm going to switch to this side so you can see. So I'm here, here, here. Okay? Now what's important is for me to lean forward. So I keep my toes on the floor, keep my hands on the floor, and I'm leaning forward. So you should feel like your back half is lifting off of the floor. When you feel like it's lifting off the floor, you simply have to point your toes and your feet are off the floor and you're balancing on your hands. Hands go here, elbows are digging into the knee, lean forward until you feel your toes are going to lift off, point your toes forward. And this right here is the frog, also known as the crow. Okay? When you understand that simple principle of the seesaw and making sure there's equal weight on either side, it makes everything so much easier to understand. What we can do with the crow is you can start with both knees around the elbows and then take one knee away. So you can go here and then very slowly take one away. Right there. So if one leg is going back more than it should, you got to lean forward more to keep that weight equal. And that is the simple balance principle using the frog. What I want to do right now is show you what to do for headstands. Now, it's much easier for me to explain what to do first and then show you after. So I want you to think of a triangle. Okay, your head is this top point here and your hands are the bottom 2 points. So your head goes in front of your hands. What you want to do as well, keep your chin tucked into your neck at all times so the absolute center of your head is on the floor. Just like what we do for our other freezes, your hips go up first, one leg swings up. As soon as that leg goes up as high as it could possibly go, you very gently bring up the other leg. And it goes like this. Here, hands are shoulder width apart, head is on the floor, push up, leg up, right here. Now what you can do with this move, you can bring the legs up, legs wide, bend it in, point it out. So many options. But that is our headstand. What we're going to do right now is a light stretch to finish off the session. 3 stretches that we're going to do. The first, bring your legs in, keep your back up completely straight, keep your legs completely straight as well. Lean forward until there's a pull in the back of your legs here. Hands on the knees, bring them down to the ankles, and breathe in and out through your nose. Next up, you're going to have your feet on the floor, arms are out wide apart here. You're going to bring your right leg over your left. You're then going to get your left hand, bring it round the outside of the right knee, and you're going to pull to the left, right here. Then we switch to the other side. Right here, gonna bring left leg over the right, get the right hand, round the outside of the left, and we are going to pull. Last freeze, we're going to go on our back again, feet are on the floor, arms out wide, and you're looking at the ceiling. You're going to look to the left and bring your knees on the other side. So you're looking to one side and your knees on the floor on the other side. Then go back into the middle. Then you're going to look to the other side now and bring your knees to the opposite side, right there. And that is a wrap. Thank you so much for checking in on this class, guys. Really appreciate you being here. Make sure you like the New Rhythms for Glasgow Facebook page and check back at our previous videos and classes on our Facebook page. If you like what you've seen today and you want to stay updated with my adventures, you can follow me on Instagram at ChazB. Thank you very much for tuning in today, guys. See you in the next one.